Hello and welcome back. I hope you all had a great week. And this Tuesday is the second day of beginning this week, and I hope you all have a great week this week too. Thank you for joining, for subscribing, for commenting, for sharing. And at any time, if you have a question, a concern, or you need any guidance, you're welcome to email me, and my email address is below the video. So, this is about the event by the Galactic Federation of Light. And as you know, all my messages from them come in poetry. So I start off with a poem. It's called Peace and Serenity. And actually, just like last week, this week's message is also in poetic form. So listen and enjoy. Peace and Serenity is the title of my poem. Bright red colors brings to you and me upliftment, joy, and powerful energy. This is where you all need to be, figuring out what makes you feel serene. So much confusion, anger, and dread with all those people who stay in their heads. They have yet to learn to go inside instead. They want to continue their lives as before. See our situation as one huge sore, one that will eventually go away, so they can continue their lives with drugs, drink, and play. Not even realizing how their lives have been. They are so used to following their every whim, like a puppet on a string, following the media and the lies they bring. I know it's hard for us to see how anyone could be so used to bad things. It's normal to live in drama. It feels good for them too. This way it's so easy for all of them to ignore me and you. No matter how it appears, it's up to you to continue spreading your light through and through, guiding this planet to where it's meant to be, a land of higher consciousness, of love, beauty, joy, peace, and being free. Sooner than later, they too will see how much better their lives can be when the event spreads its powerful love energies all over you and me. I don't know about you, but my poetry helps me too because they are messages for me. And usually I wait until about 5 hours and then I read it, and it means more to me because I wrote it. If that makes sense. Anyway, yes, it's been challenging to be awake where other people think we are fake, full of hot air, refuse to see how our teachings are helping them to see a better world they actually volunteered to come here and be a part of this change they now do not see. Only the strongest souls were allowed to be here, but some did not remember it was their choice to be here. They are strong in their stance, folding arms tight, refuse to see reality, become mean, judgmental, angry, and full of fright. Do you see they still live their lives that was dished out to all of you? I ignore them. It's the best way to be by focusing on beauty and spreading your light daily. Do not get into conversations anymore. They are energy vampires draining you once more. Send love, then ignore. We know why we are here. The event we've been waiting for is almost here. The energy will awaken many more when all they feel is powerful love like never before. Of course, all will be affected differently. No one can know how it will be, how this planet will change us. We will just have to wait and see. In the meantime, work more on self-love. It helps you get through the abuse thrown at you. Saying the mantra and doing what pleases you. So, I want to share with you my experience with the event. I brought this up before, but I'm going to remind you. Actually, 2 months ago, I was shown a vision that the event was coming, but you see, time is not real. I thought it was going to be coming in a couple of days, but it hasn't come yet, and it's been 2 months since that vision. But it was actually between 1986 and 1989, somewhere around there. I had a dream, and I was with a lion, and the lion was a female lion, and we were friends. We were walking up the street with a man, and we were having a conversation. And the man was telling me that he was going to rid the planet of polluted air. And he was on his way to Germany and asked me if I wanted to join him. So me and the lion went with him to Germany. Now, of course, in the dream, we didn't get on the plane and fly there. We were just there. And interesting, when I think about it now, the whole place that we were at was just in a residential area, was completely barren. Barren of people. Nobody was on the street, kind of like now. And all the houses had, what do you call them? Black metal guards over the windows, like keeping strangers out or something like that. And the man, because I don't know his name and I never did see his face, told me that people were in the house because the pollution was so bad that they can't breathe. And then a wave of polluted air hit my face and threw me back. I could barely breathe. Then all of a sudden, a wave came. And that's the event that's coming. This wave was so powerful, so strong, that I knew in my head, because I said this in my dream, that people are just going to wake up and be different. Because the love energy that came across this planet was so intense that it actually makes a shift inside of you. If I could speak, that would be great. And then I looked at the lioness, and I knew that we were going to not only us be friends, but all the wild animals were going to also awaken. So seriously, everyone has lived in fear, even animals. That's why they attack. But that's going to end too. It's going to be the most magical, beautiful place. So fast forward. Oh, and also I just want to let you know, when you have a dream that's real or that's psychic, you don't forget any detail. Like I had that dream back from 87 to 89. I don't know exactly what year it was. And how many years ago was that? I mean, I had dreams 30 years ago, I remember as if I had them yesterday. Those are psychic dreams, futuristic dreams. So about 2011, I was actually awake, not sleeping is what I mean. And I was given the wave as I was awake. And everything around me was love. Everything looked different. Everything felt different. And that was just a little touch of it. This is going to be 1,000 times more powerful. It's going to cover the whole planet. Now they're talking about December 21st because also through astrology, we have personal planets, and then we have generation planets, and then we have subconscious planets. So Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Ascendant are your personal planets. They affect you daily in that sense, personally. And then you have Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn, Neptune. Those are subconscious planets. But actually Saturn is the generation planet. So every 20 years we go into a new generation. And I swear in the 60s they were singing the Age of Aquarius. And this is 2020. It's always boggled my mind why they were singing that back in the 60s. I thought we were already in the Age of Aquarius, but that won't happen until December 21st. And Aquarius is about freedom. My moon's in Aquarius. So I understand Aquarians are analytical and freedom loving and freedom speaking and truth seekers. And that's how the planet is going to readjust itself and be like that. So that was my experience with the event. So I'm excited, very excited, as all you should be too. Now, this will help a whole bunch of other people get on board, and they will awaken even more. So just remember, not everyone is going to awaken, even after the event. And why? Because, again, we all have a soul contract. So some people still need to deal with karmic issues, lessons, learning. They're not ready to ascend. And that's okay, because they will eventually. Where they will go, probably back home, where others will go to high frequency earth. Everyone says it differently, how it's going to be, but to be honest, they don't tell me how it's going to be. I'm still confused on it, so I just let it flow, let it happen. Just know whatever it is and how it unfolds, it's going to be wonderful, because the world is magical. I shared some truth. It's very brave of me to do it. I always feel like I'm strong enough to do it. And then I get attacked, and then it actually is not that easy. No one likes being attacked by other people, and other people become so mean about it. Why is it that awakened people are all full of love and non-awakened people are full of judgment and hate still? It boggles my mind that they don't even see themselves like that. They're so unaware. It's like they walk around like this, completely shut down, closed off. I only look this way. And there's nothing you can do about it. So you don't try to awaken these people. I don't spread truth to annoy people, just to plant seeds. No matter how mad and angry they get, if they awaken during the event or when the truth comes out, then they will see how blind they've been. So you just have to breathe through it. And sometimes just stay away from social media. There's so many energies that roam around social media. One way to uplift yourself, which is like getting a shot of positive, powerful love energy, are your houseplants. If you have houseplants, you can share energy with them, and you don't even have to do Reiki to be able to do that, because you can do whatever you want. And so there's two things, and I'm afraid if I say one, I'll forget the other, and I'm trying to sit here and figure out which one's more important. Anyway, let's go with the plants. I have an ivy plant that's kind of big and round this way, and I have another floor plant that's pretty big. So I hover over the plant like this, or I take my hand and I move it around the plant, and I say, we're sharing energy. And the sensation that shoots in my body is so powerful and so strong that even if you're the slightest bit depressed, upset, or whatever, this will snap you right out of it. The love that they have is almost like the love energy that we all will receive on the event. It's similar, or it's pretty much the same. So if you want to know what it feels like, tell your plant. Just put your hands around it like this if it's a small plant, and say, let's share love energy, and see what happens. Always being open to receive. So, see, I forgot the other thing. I knew I would. But anyway, I just want to let you know, I do have my moon in Aquarius. I do analyze, sometimes way too much. Always want to know why or how come. Sometimes I drive people crazy asking them all these questions, but it's just who I am. But the positive is that I can see things that a lot of people don't see. I focus on stuff that other people don't focus on because I'm so curious about why things are the way they are, why people are the way they are. And seriously, I kind of saw it from this meme that I post. No matter how much proof I showed, they had an excuse or a reason why it was wrong. And so that's why I know, just forget about it. Just don't even respond. Next time I post something that's positive, no, that's truthful, and they don't like it, like what I posted, if you didn't see it, was Michelle Obama pictured as Mike with a beard. And I was called a racist, and I was a hater, and shame on me. Shame on me is old paradigm where every day in your life you're made to feel bad for who you are and what you think and what you believe. Or when you're a child growing up, it's always, well, in my generation and some other generations, maybe not current generation, but parents are always telling you everything you do wrong. You do this wrong, you do that wrong, or you're bad. Everything's about being bad. And I don't know, sinful, that comes from religious thoughts. So even in religious areas, there's lots of, you can do bad, you have to behave, you have to follow God. So people have this mindset, and they're so entranced in it. It's like a drug. They've been drugged. They can't see through it. And they'll fight you tooth and nail. And when you're like me, you go, why is being positive appear so negative? Why is sharing truth so bad? You know what I'm saying? So, any case, I'm sure you all experienced this. And I hope you see now it's okay. And you just keep on keeping on, because you know how much your guides protect you and follow you and help you. Because I said to my guides after I posted this and got beat up so bad, you know, did you really want me to share this? And they go like, yes. And I go, but people become so hateful and angry. And they said to me, you're not here to make friends. You're here to share the truth. So be bold. Share the truth. And take it from me. Negative responses, don't even respond back like I did. Just ignore it, because you're fighting a losing battle, if that makes sense. So just ignore it. Don't even respond to it. Because actually, I should have realized that the more you respond to people, the more they respond back to you. So it's best just not to say anything, and then there's nothing they can say, and then it's over with. So I forgot. I just remembered telling you. So I'm telling you that now. Maybe that'll help you too if that's what happens to you. So anyway, there are such great things happening. What is today? December the 7th, I think. 7 days is the 14th. I don't remember, but that's a positive day of something, astrologically. And then the 21st, heck, that's before Christmas. Is Christmas even going to happen this year? I don't know. And if it does, what's it going to be like? And in my neck of the woods, I live in California, so, you know, we're totally, locked down. We're locked down for 3 weeks. Through a lie, whatever. Whatever. It's no different than before. Seriously, if I can still get in my car and go to the store and buy things that I need, what do I care? I just don't fall into it, because otherwise I just get angry, upset. Then I can attract negative energy and then have to fight off demons. And who wants to do that? So anyway, thank you for joining. I hope you have a great week. And remember, hug your plants. Share energy with them. Spread light, spread truth. And don't respond to negative people. Love you all.